Inside a hospital with a secret camera, we filmed evidence of a crisis that Robert Mugabe is trying to conceal. He denies children are starving in his country, but this is what we found.
Have you got enough food at home to feed her?
Everywhere, there were children with the symptoms of severe malnutrition. Some with their hair falling out, others with stick limbs, all of them getting sicker, because even in the hospital, there's nothing to eat. This is just one ward in this small provincial hospital, and we've already seen about 15 severely malnourished children here. And one of the problems in this hospital is that they don't have any food to feed the children once they're patients. So this 4-year-old girl has come in here because she's very, very thin and weak, and yet all she's getting on this ward are a few drinks of milk a day, no food at all. Her mother can't take her home because she doesn't have any food there either. President Mugabe isn't just denying this is happening, he's actively trying to cover it up. This police officer, whose identity is hidden for his own safety, told us he was sent out to threaten hospital staff.
We were given some orders by our superior commanders to go and harass and intimidate the hospital matrons and all those who are in charge at the hospitals so that they won't review the statistics about the malnutrition since a lot of people had been affected with the food shortages.
So that they wouldn't tell anybody how many malnourished children they have?
Yes.
So the nurse who agreed to meet us late at night was risking a lot.
Most of the kids are dying because of malnutrition. Most of the mothers are not even coming to the hospital because they know that there's nothing to eat. So much of them are dying at home.
They're staying in their villages.
Yes.
And dying there.
Yes.
The next day, we travelled deep into the rural areas of Manicaland, where drought has compounded the food shortages and hunger is stalking the people. Half of Zimbabwe's population now needs food aid to survive, but only a small number are getting it. At this feeding centre, they're dishing up grain and beans. Few of these children have any food at home. This is the situation across Zimbabwe now. Children depending on aid agencies for their one decent meal of the day. And in many parts of the country, the aid agencies are finding it hard to operate because Robert Mugabe is making life difficult for them. He doesn't want to admit that people in his country are hungry and dying because of his years of misrule. For 3 months this year, Mugabe banned the aid agencies from operating, and even now they're being targeted. Here's the police officer again.
There are some roadblocks, and we have been ordered to search thoroughly their vehicles, and sometimes we'll be forced to seize the food which will be going to be used for aid, some milk and some cereals and stuff like that.
So you basically steal from the aid agencies?
Yes.
How many children are dying in Zimbabwe isn't clear, but the aid agencies are warning of famine on a scale that even Robert Mugabe may not be able to hide from the world. Back at the hospital, we found the 4-year-old girl we showed you earlier. She developed diarrhea and fever in the few days we'd been away. Her name is Mildred, and she should be starting school next year. She may not survive that long. Emma Hurd, Sky News in Manicaland.